Having trouble sending picture messages or participating in group chats on your TracFone? You're not alone. Many TracFone users experience frustrating issues with MMS and group texts. These issues typically show up as pictures that won't send, inability to join group chats, or not receiving media messages from others. The good news is that these problems usually stem from just three main areas that we can check and fix. First, make sure your TracFone service is active, you haven't exceeded your data allowance, and your account balance is sufficient for messaging. Second, MMS requires an active data connection, so ensure cellular data is enabled in your phone settings or that you're connected to Wi-Fi with internet access. Third, and most commonly the culprit, are incorrect APN settings. These are the network configuration settings that tell your phone how to connect to TracFone's network for data services like MMS. APN settings are the most frequent cause of MMS problems. When these settings are wrong or missing, your phone can't properly communicate with TracFone's messaging servers. Let me show you where to find these important settings on both Android and iPhone devices. On Android devices, you'll need to navigate to Settings, then Mobile Networks or Cellular Networks, and look for access point names or APN settings. On iPhone, go to Settings, then Cellular or Mobile Data, and look for Cellular Data Network to access your APN and MMS configuration. Now that you know where to find these settings, the next step is configuring them correctly with TracFone's specific values to get your MMS and group texts working properly. The approach to configuring APN settings differs between Android and iPhone devices. Let's start by understanding these differences. For Android devices, you'll need to manually create a new APN. Navigate to Settings, then Mobile Networks, then Access Point Names. Now you'll create a new APN with specific TracFone settings. Here are the exact values you need to enter. Important, leave all other fields such as proxy, port, username, password, and authentication type as not set or blank. For iPhone users, APN settings are usually configured automatically. However, if you're experiencing issues, you can reset your network settings. After configuring your APN settings, you need to ensure your messaging app has the correct settings enabled for MMS and group messaging. After making these changes, save your new APN settings, select it as default, and restart your phone. If problems persist, try clearing your messaging app cache or resetting network settings.